Join KFAN's Eric Nordquist this weekend at Gray's Food Hall for a Sunday night Purple Watch Party. Kickoff just after 7 o'clock as Minnesota takes on Dallas. Great food, cold drinks, and your chance to win prizes every quarter. Don't miss it. Sunday at Gray's Food Hall. Full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Food Hall sounds like a place I'd like to live.
Yeah. Yes. Or go to school.
Yeah. Marney's a director in Fargo. Broadcasting live. Stop on by, say hi to her. Tell her she's cool. She likes to hear
best.
that. Parker, she is.
She really is.
Mark Parrish is the best too, though, right? Mark is over there. He's the best too, is he not?
Perry party.
It's a Perry party. We're all invited. It's a Perry party. We're all invited. And that's Parker Fox. He's tall.
Yes, he is.
He's very tall and he's very attractive. How's your beautiful life going? Tell me about your television career as we speak right now. What's going on with that?
Yeah, go for basketball plays tonight in Purdue. Robbie Hummel on the call for that, and then I have the next 3 games on Big Ten Network. So December 14th, the 21st, and the 29th. So Big Ten always kind of does this weird deal where they play 2 conference games. And then they play some non-conference games before Christmas, and then they get back into conference play after the New Year. So I'm fortunate enough to have the next 3 games. We play Campbell, Texas Southern, and Fairleigh Dickinson State. So those
Excuse me. What was that last one again?
FDU, Fairleigh Dickinson State University.
Fairleigh Dickinson State University.
We played them in football recently, or what?
We played them in basketball last year.
Last year too.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had a Minnesota kid on that team as well who just transferred to Utah, Terrence Brown. So some local flair. So yeah, next 2 Sundays, you can catch me on the Big Ten Network.
That's pretty cool. Tell me something about doing television that you didn't expect that is more difficult than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I think just the little things, like, you know, how it is when, you know this, Perry, like you get a little trial run before, you know, you head live on the air, and then it's live and it's go time. And it's crazy to think like there's so many people that are out there watching you and paying attention to like your every move. So just like being present, you know, sitting up, smiling at the camera, like just the little things that you kind of take for granted that you see all these play-by-play and color and analysts do that you just don't really think about. So just kind of being ready to go from the jump. But as you and me know, like, that's sports for us. Like, we had to be ready from the jump when we were playing sports. So I think you crave that. So kind of the same deal.
Yeah, 100%. And all the nuances. That's the trickiest part. Because especially, I didn't go to school for it. I don't know if you went to school for it. So we're learning on the go, or you're learning on the go. And so it's just, you can't help. The only way to learn them is by doing them.
That's right.
Until you're in that position. So that's awesome. But the only thing is like, make sure, I know there's a lot of stay still. There's kind of a lot of things going through your mind like that early on, but just relax and be you too.
Totally.
Just be yourself, and that'll just make you even better. Use your sense of humor, everything that you already have, and just be you. And that'll just be, you'll be, excuse me. I might have used. I was almost used to a bad word.
Are you okay, buddy?
I was almost about to use a bad word. I'll go to fantastic.
There you go.
Okay, that's better.
Freaking awesome.
That'd be better if you didn't use that other F word.
I wanted to emphasize a little bit there. And it almost, But no, you're going to be amazing, bud.
Thank you, Perry.
You're going to do amazing. Just be you. Your knowledge is there. You've been there. You've done that. You've earned that respect in the game for how much you achieved as a player.
Thank you, sir.
So you've got that. So just relax, be your player, and let it go.
Plus, you're cool.
Hey, thank you.
Cool, you're cool too.
Yes, you are.
It's fun, but it's like, you know, just little things you got to learn. So I'm happy to be in it.
And you could ask Marney. I mean, she doesn't know much about television, but you can ask her about it too if you want.
I love Marney. Presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Tell me about it, Zach.
WorldJuniors.com. Parrish, I know you're excited. It's finally almost here. So just a couple of weeks away from puck drop, and perfect time to get your tickets now and stock those stock those stuffings.
I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Is there something? Is there a gas leak in the main studio?
There might be.
I'm not sure what's going on. Parrish almost said the F word just now.
Yeah.
Completely out of nowhere. He wasn't pissed. He was just happy.
No,
and he
I
said
was just trying to emphasize how great he's going to be on TV.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
I was talking to another athlete guy, so the locker room talks just came back.
We're doing
there's a lot of
funny.
F words.
You don't get like that when you're talking to me. What am I, no athlete?
No, but you work on the radio, and you have me, part of where a lot of people are listening. I don't know about millions. I don't know how many, but I know there's an S
millions.
load.
The millions. We're the number 1 rated sports talk radio show in the world. Right, Marnes?
Galaxy.
Congrats.
Thank you. You're part of it,
Did you ever find out, was there any kind of award, celebration, recognition, certificate, prize?
Yeah. Sure. Nope. Nope. But I'm going to have a trophy made.
You got a social media post.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
You have to. Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And to you as well. You're part of this, whether you like it or not. You're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Okay. Yeah, I do like it.
Okay, good.
Super proud to be a part of it, but real small part.
Stop it.
No, that's very cool. That's very cool.
Marney is in Fargo again at Drecker. We're going to have the. Is he the master brewer? Or is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't know if he. You'll have to ask him about the specifics of his title.
Okay,
you're talking about Mark
Bjornstad.
Yes, exactly. And I'm guessing he can tell you about what went into your beer and the making of it. And when I came here to Drecker last year for the play-by-play IPA, which they produced, and then put my face on the beer can, but I went up in the upper level.
Yeah.
These I don't even know, the giant aluminum
cans.
Sure. The big cans they have here.
Yeah, huge cans.
I went up there with What
are you doing with your hands right now?
What are you doing with your hands right now?
KFAN.com/watch.
No, just hold.
Yeah, go ahead. You're
really?
good.
No,
you
hold
and
that.
Matt Cullen.
Full screen right there.
I just stir the hops.
No, please, dear
in
God,
those
not that way.
canisters.
Did you have to mix it from top to bottom,
Don't do
though,
that
as
way.
well?
Not that way.
Did you have to?
Oh, no. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, right.
No,
Yeah,
that's
did you
going to
do it
hurt.
like this? Did you do any of this at all? You're not able to see me because
Hold on,
Zach
there we
is
go.
trying to save my career right now. Did you do any of that? Was a little bit of that as well?
Little salt shaker action.
Yeah, just to.
No.
Okay.
I did not grind the pepper.
Oh, you didn't grind the pepper. Interesting.
No.
Well, that's
No, but you. Never mind.
But I was part of the beer making process, which I've never done before.
Yeah.
And that part is really cool.
Was Strange Brew a big movie for anybody besides me? With the
Are you
Bob and
kidding
Debbie
me?
Kinsey? Remember when they got stuck in the beer vat and they had to drink their way out of it?
Spectacular. It's Steve Martin. Oh my Lord!
Great White North.
Or Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis,
Rick
yeah.
Moranis. My apologies.
Yeah.
I absolutely. Oh, that was one of my favorite movies we would rent when we were kids growing up.
So good. They had to drink their way out of one of those vats. I'm glad you didn't have to do that, Marty.
The whole movie is genius.
Or did you?
Oh, or maybe she did. I don't know.
Or will I later?
Marty, would you please? Would you at some point open my beer and take a taste of it and tell me if it tastes good?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I'll. Do you mind if I ask for a refrigerated one as opposed to the?
I didn't know you were fancy. My beer needs to be cold.
Yeah, that's a pretty basic
all right.
human need. Okay.
All right.
The Mike. I know your beer is called Mike Check because it's a Czech. What, like Czech Pilsner?
Yeah.
I think is that the basic level. Like mine was an IPA. Is that the kind of beer you prefer? Like, did you say let's start with the Czech Pilsner and go from there?
I told them I needed to be a lawnmower beer because I can't drink IPAs. They're too bitter or sour for me. I just I need a beer that I can drink quickly that gets me wasted fast.
College kid area?
No, I just don't. I've never liked the taste of those hard beers, man. That's what I call them. They're hard beers. Like people love like Surly Furious, right?
Yeah.
It's sour, man. Right?
Yeah.
But for me, I need a beer that we call a lawnmower beer. I want it to be easy to drink. I want to feel like I just cut the grass and I'm wearing the shortest jorts. Like the shortest. Like
nice.
Just barely covering things up. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Like just the original Daisy Dukes.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. That's what I want it to feel like. I want to feel like I'm wearing jorts when I'm drinking my beer. And that's what they've done.
The Czech
with
beer.
The Mike Czech beer. Yeah.
So you haven't actually tried it yet because they just made it available in the month of December. You have not been to Fargo in the month of December.
That's right.
So you have not tried your beer.
Today was going to be the day.
I will be trying it and telling you, okay. Yeah. And then I'll be bringing back your cans.
Thank you.
Okay.
The Czechs love their beer. Taylor had the World Championships in Czechia last April. So we were over there for 2 weeks, and we actually got to tour like a local, almost 200-year-old brewery. and the process that goes in, they take a lot of pride in it down there. So
that's what
I'm sure they got it going on for you, Hawk.
One of my favorite parts in Europe is that like every small town has their own beer. They have their whatever drink they drink, so that you get those experiences. One of my favorite things of traveling, brother.
That's right.
Yeah. Fun. Hey, real quick with the news, I'll give you a couple things just to let you know. The lottery fever is building because the Powerball jackpot nears the $1 billion mark. No grand prize winner on Monday night, so the drawing tonight, $930 million. Can't wait if you don't play. There you go. Buy your tickets today. You got to stop in for gas and to put air in the tires anyway, because God knows when the air gets cold, the tires go down to the rim. So you're going to have to stop for air. You might as well buy a lottery ticket as well.
Yeah, what is you guys, cars better than a lot of people, Hawk. What is... I get those warnings all the time now with the PSI, and I just ignore it, right? I mean, I don't... Because every time I put air in there, it goes right back down again.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's something to do with the temperature on the outside compared to what's going on the inside, but don't ignore those warnings.
Yeah, you got to... No, you keep filling it up, please, Zach. Eventually, you will be down to no air.
And here's the thing. Whatever the recommended PSI for your tires are, go about 5 above that.
Okay.
Give yourself a little more wiggle room, because it's definitely going to go below that.
Speak to the old guys that have lived in Minnesota their whole life.
That's right. Yeah, well, close anyway. Feels like.
Well, then, I still like it.
Thank you. So, make sure you put air in your tires, buddy. Heavy snow and high winds are complicating daily commutes all over the place. As of 6:30 last night, State Patrol had already reported 130 highway crashes. Down here at the 62 Cloverleaf, going from 100 on to 62, there were 4 semis that were stuck on the ramp. Not in the ditch. They were just stuck on the ramp because of the ice. They couldn't get up the ramp.
Wow.
How crazy is that? So wherever you're going today, y'all be careful out there. And Marney,
please.
Marney, are you flying back today, or you just decided you're going to stay there in Fargo?
I would. I love this town.
I know you do.
But I am scheduled to fly back later this afternoon. And I've also just been handed a mini sample of your beer.
Would you please put your pinky up?
So cute.
Pinky up. Thank you very much. She's tasting the Mike Check Pilsner.
And it's cold. So this is straight from the tap. Here we
go.
First taste.
Yeah.
Mic check.
Pinky out.
Here we go. Pinky's out. She's drinking it on KFAN.com. Watch.
Sauce.
Okay. That's a chug.
That's a big sip.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish I had a pair of jorts right now.
Well, that's a button bar right there, and I'm so grateful.
It's refreshing. It's crisp. It's light. I understand what you're saying about the lawnmower beer. I didn't make any face at all.
You didn't.
As I swallowed the beer.
Yes.
Because there's no hard punch to it. Which is exactly what you were looking for.
Hawk's taking a lap.
Marney.
Boy. Keep drinking.
You're killing
Keep drinking, Marney.
And I got a quick question, though, for you, Marney.
Sure.
What other ways do they offer you can get your beer from other than tap?
The can.
Just can or tap? Okay.
Nice cans.
Yeah.
There you go. Mike Check Pilsner available today. Only at Drecker. Stop by and grab some. And again, money from each purchase goes to Reach Foundation. We just talked to Chad Harlander a little bit earlier about that. And thank you very much. And thank you, Drecker. And thank you, Bell Bank. And we will have the owner of Drecker on in the next segment.
Mark.
Yeah, we'll have him on next segment. He's over there. He's over there. He's getting ready. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's okay. No, there he is. Hi. Yeah, well, we'll talk to him. There he is. Hi. Look at you. Marty's falling right now. That's that guy right there.
It's really cool. It is a really cool brewery.
Yeah. Hey, Margie.
It's a very cool brewery and very festive.
Yeah.
And they're in the spirit right now. Yes. Go ahead.
How big was the town you grew up in? What town did you grow up in again?
Minot?
Yeah. Yeah. But
35,000.
But were you in Minot? I thought you were in a smaller part of like a littler town.
I was born in Langdon, population 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I love the most about small towns? And I thought of this a lot last night driving in a terrible ice storm to get back home from Jackpot Junction last night to get here to do the morning show. Zach, I don't know if you feel this way. And I don't know if it's specifically just to Minnesota, but little towns, when they decorate for Christmas, I love that so much. Yeah. And it was last night, it was the snow was falling or the rain was falling. It was freezing. The wind was blowing like crazy. Every little town I went to had special decorations, and it just felt like it's a wonderful life again, man. I love that so much. Was your little town like that when you were a kid?
Yes, absolutely. And they all have a Main Street.
Yeah.
And you know where Main Street is because it's the one that's all lit up. And candy canes and stuff. Yeah,
it's got
absolutely.
the things hanging over the street from one side of to the other.
Yeah,
and that's the negative, obviously, of like driving to a place like Morton, like you did. Obviously, there's no freeways, so you get there a lot slower. But that drive is really, really cool. So many small towns, just the cutest.
Man, I tell you, it always makes me think about how much fun it would have been to be alive. Like, I know the negatives, but Christmas in the late 40s and early 50s must have been the greatest of all time. It must have been the greatest.
Must have been a wonderful life.
It must have been.
Oh, so well played, Zach.
That's what I'm talking about.
So well played.
Yeah. Parker,
when you drive downtown to Main Street to the dime store, and you park right in front of the store, and everyone parks at an angle.
Everybody parks.
That is classic small town USA.
I mean,
you guys are old.
I know.
Parker,
I was going to ask you, Parker, do you care about Christmas at all? You Grinch? I mean, does this do anything for you at all?
Montemita doesn't have a downtown.
I love Christmas. We got Willarney, baby.
You got
You got what now? Who?
Willarney is like Montemita's little downtown. Zacho knows about it. But no, I love Christmas. I love the decorations. I love the lights. But
I'm going to tell you, Parker, let me take you back in time just for a moment.
Take me there.
When I was a little boy, Union City, right? Tiny town, middle of nowhere. You couldn't even get there by accident. You have to literally be lost to get to my hometown. Okay? We had to go not to Walmart, nay. Not to Target, no. Not on Amazon, nay. We would go downtown to Benjamin Franklin. Or we would go downtown to the Schubert. Or downtown to the drugstore. And buy our toys. And our gifts. And all those things were sold right there on Main Street. And they decorated up Christmas. And Santa, that guy, I almost cussed about Santa, but I love him so much. He had a house right on Main Street where you could go visit him. It was the greatest ever. And it would be snowing. And it was so Christmassy, and you supported local business, and your teacher, you might run into your teacher, which was awkward for both of you, because you didn't want her telling your parents what you did in school that day. But they shopped at the same stores you did. You know what I mean? And it was often weird because you'd run into your teacher and she's buying panties and you don't know how to feel about it. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's a weird thing.
You knew how to feel about it.
That's when it started.
There was no doubt with you.
I know how you felt.
Everybody shopped local because you had to. That's all there was.
We're getting somewhere here.
That's
Keep going. Keep going.
Did you enjoy watching your teacher shop local?
Yeah.
Clearly.
I just thought it was weird that Mr. Rao was buying panties. I'm just going to say that, all right? But I didn't judge him.
No, of course
I didn't
not.
judge him. You guys thought I was talking about a lady, didn't you? You guys always think I'm so horny. Marnie, I'm so sorry they brought us there.
Why is a man wearing pants?
Yeah.
Why?
You rarely take it there. So
I know.
It's shocking.
Did you have a bowling alley in your hometown?
Of course, Woodcrest Lanes.
Classic.
The best. And man, the first time I ever played a video arcade game was at Woodcrest Lanes. And now's another thing. Marnie, how many quarters did you spend in your life playing video games at the bowling alley?
Come on.
I mean, come on.
Tron.
Oh.
Centipede.
Yeah, Centipede, Battlestar,
and a pop machine with the glass bottles, like the Coca-Cola bottles, and you just reach in and pull a glass bottle of Coke.
Yeah,
and
that sounds
and
cool.
You had to pop the top off in the claw.
Click.
Incredible.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb.
Till it finally came out.
So I'm saying,
Mr. Pibb.
Don't even talk to me about Mr. Pibb. I can't take it. I can't take it. You're drinking coffee with your pinky up, and I know there's Kahlua.
That ain't
in there.
coffee.
Don't act like there ain't Kahlua in there. You know what I haven't
following
had?
it.
You know what I haven't had this year?
Shot chaser.
Yeah, she's chasing it. I haven't had any rum chata this year at all. I don't know what's going on. It's not even Christmas time yet. Why? I need rum chata tonight.
Is that your holiday drink?
Something about rum chata.
Like just wintry?
Yeah.
Yeah. It warms you. You know what? Have you ever tried Screwball peanut butter whiskey?
Yeah, it's the best Marns.
Oh, come on. Some Screwball with just a couple of ice cubes. Just let it simmer for about 5 minutes and then just start sipping that, and that peanut butter burn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let it burn,
so good
girl.
in the winter.
Marnie, you got a problem. You're calling us. You're from a brewery this morning.
I'm at a brewery at 7:30 in the morning. What's the problem?
That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do sports when we come back. Marnie is live at Drecker. We're going to actually, when we come back, we're going to talk to the owner of Drecker and thank them and the good people of Bell Bank and find out about how you make beer and how many different beers they have in Fargo and why they need so many beers in Fargo. I've been in that building, for somebody's wedding. I'm not going to say who it was.
I know. Oh, really?
I know.
Is that right?
I don't know. I think that was the spot. I'm almost positive that was the spot.
Yes, it 100% is.
Yeah.
I didn't get invited to that wedding.
I'm so sorry.
But I'm happy that you two are friends.
Thank you. There's Parker. Mark Parrish is over there. Zach goes over there as well. Meets us is sick. Corey's on vacation, but Marney is at Drecker and Fargo. We'll come back and talk more. It's Power Trip Morning Show right here on The Fan.
Time now for the Vikings Report, presented by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Minnesota Vikings. Linebacker Jonathan Grenard joins the Power Trip next, thanks to Hy-Vee.
We all remember that one teacher who made a difference, who believed in us, challenged us, or just made learning fun. And now is your chance to say thank you in a big way with iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, nominating an outstanding public school teacher who's gone above and beyond for their students to win $5,000 to stock their classroom with whatever they need. Help us say thank you to the teachers and educators shaping our future. Nominate your favorite teacher now at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Thank you, Zacho. Power Trip Morning Show on a weird, wacky, wild Wednesday.
Love one of those.
Yeah.
Wacky.
That's right. That was Mark Parrish, and that's Parker Fox. And Zach's over there in studio. Live in Fargo is our friend Marney Gelner. She has handed over her filthy, disgusting earbuds to the owner of Drecker himself, Mark Bjornstad. Mark, first of all, thank you for taking the chance of putting those earwax covered things of hers in your ears. Are you feeling gross right now? Or are you doing okay?
We took them back to the brewery, hosed them down. Everything's good.
Fantastic. Well, first of all, again, the reasons Marnie's there, and I wish I was there with you, man. I'm sorry that I couldn't get there this morning, but so grateful that you guys are involved with all of this. You made this happen with Bell Bank. We are selling 2 different beers. Josh Dumel's got one, whoever that guy is, and I've got one right now called Mike Check Pilsner that is being sold to raise money for charity. And one of the things I love about Drecker, not just how cool that place is, obviously the beers are wacky. The whole place is just kind of crazy on a different level. But one of the main things you guys do is you donate so much money to local nonprofits. Has that been like the aim, one of the big reasons you guys started a brewery in the first place?
Yeah, we really believe that you get a good beer and some good people around it. Some awesome ideas happen, and we're building a community here, and we want to take care of that community because they take care of us. And it's just fun to do that, to get people around, raise a pint, and tackle some problems and do some good in the world. So this is a great opportunity to partner with you guys, to partner with Bell. They've been a leader for us, really a mentor. I think that's kind of a strange thing in the business world, that when your bank is your biggest business mentor and they teach you how to be a community partner, you've got something special there.
I see the taps behind you right there. How many beers do you guys have on tap right now?
We've got about 24 beers on tap right now. We make around 300 different beers a year.
Wow.
So it's always an evolving, changing thing here.
Do you have to taste them all? I mean, you're the guy, you're the owner. Do you have to sample every one of them, man?
My dad mode would say that I get to taste them all. I get to sample them all. Yeah. But no, I mean, quality's big, and we love every beer we make.
Yeah. And, I would guess that right now with this is a complete guess on my part, conjecture, but it seems like everybody I know drinks IPAs. Is that the most popular type of beer right now?
We see it all. We make all types. IPAs are certainly always popular in craft beer, but lagers, light beers are always near and dear to people's hearts. And then the funky, weird, fruity, strange barrel-aged stuff, that's all got its place. So there's something for everybody.
Again, Mark Bjornstad, one of the owners at Drecker there in Fargo, where Marnie's at this morning. Stop by and pick it up right now because it's a limited time. Get the Mike Check Pilsner and to help with the Reach, the good people at Reach out in Hutchinson, helping kids get what they need, not only food-wise, but also education-wise, and just help with their mental health and everything. So I really, really appreciate it. Tell me one beer, besides Mike Check, of course, that's on tap behind you right now, that is something maybe I wouldn't try, but that I wouldn't believe how much I would love it. Tell me one beer you got going on that's a little weird.
I'd say our cherry cheesecake slang. It's a fruited sour made with real cherry cheesecake. It literally tastes like cheesecake in a glass, and people go nuts for it. So that's one of the things we love doing here is your idea, people bring in an idea to us, and then us, what we love to do is be creative and bring that to life and put it in the glass. So that's a fun one right now.
Are you guys so upset by how little Marney's beer sold last year and how you have cases and cases of it back there? Is it really disappointing to you?
Usually our problem is trying to hold on to this stuff. It always runs out too fast. Everyone's excited about the KFAN beers and the Bell projects that we do, and it's fun to see it fly out the door for sure.
Thank you very much, man, for all this. I appreciate it. Reach, all the kids, all the people at Reach, thank you so much, and Bell Bank as well. So thank you for your time. We appreciate it, and we'll stop in for a pint real soon, man.
Well, thanks for doing a cool beer with us, and thanks for helping the community. We love being a part of it.
Thank you, man. There he goes. Mark Bjornstead. Stop by Drecker. I don't know.
Cool.
Do you ever get to Fargo ever, Mark?
Yeah, actually, we go up there. We've got some family up there. Nikki's got some family up there. We're up there quite a bit, and we've been to Drecker, excuse me, a couple of times. And their outside area is just as cool as their inside area. It really, really is a cool brewery.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Parker Fox?
Yeah, I had a good buddy that played football at NDSU, so got up to Fargo a little bit, and then had said, I was in South Dakota for a couple of years, so created some relationships with some Dakota people, and now one of my assistant coaches is the head coach at MSU Moorhead, so in the area. But yeah, love Fargo. I think it's an underrated place.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was up there all the time. I'm up there all the time for that Matty Cullen guy too.
Yeah, good dude, man.
Yeah, he does so much, especially for that area, his hometown. He's an amazing man, as much as I love to give him heat.
And we do have to help them out because they lost so much money on that Marney beer they had last year. There's just cases and cases of it that they couldn't sell. They couldn't give it away. Yeah, they tried to give it to people who have problems, and they wouldn't take that beer. That's how bad the beer was.
Tough look.
They didn't like her beer.
Didn't they take her picture off of?
They had to take her picture off. They did. Yep.
Then that was really expensive, but they had no choice.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Take it, Zacho.
The University of Minnesota men's basketball team is at number 6 Purdue tonight. For a Big Ten conference game in West Lafayette. The 5-4 Golden Gophers are coming off a win over the 19th ranked Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah, man.
Gophers 1-0 in the Big Ten. 8-1 are the Boilermakers as they lost to Iowa State on Saturday, 81-58. I believe Purdue was number 1 at that time, Parker, correct?
Yeah, it's the largest margin of defeat by an AP number 1 team at home all time. It ties a record. UConn was number 1 all time, and Villanova beat them back in 1995 by the same amount of points. So ties a record for all time. Before I get into this game, I got to ask Hawk, was Purdue basketball always big, like when you were growing up there in Indiana?
I mean, obviously, IU was the deal because we're talking Bobby Knight times when I was growing up. But it was huge. And you know what? West Lafayette's such a crazy city, man.
You've been?
A lot, yeah, for sure. And it is so blue collar. I mean, the Boilermakers are called that because of the factories. They made the boilers there. Not just the drinks. Trust me, they drink a lot of Boilermakers there too. But you can tell it's just outside of Gary, Indiana, not far from Chicago. Very blue collar. And then there's this college right there. And to the people of that area, that place means a lot to them. And that rivalry between IU and Purdue, I'm sure it's still that way, but when I was growing up, was a huge deal.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous place to play. I got to play there a couple times, and just the choreography of the fans. You walk into that building an hour and a half, and it's already sold out to the brim with fans and people there ready to cheer against you really hard. And then we had to play against a guy named Zach Edey, who was a 7'4" center, and the kind of cult hero he became there as a National Player of the Year was ridiculous. So it's a really difficult place to play. That's why it was so shocking to see Iowa State go in there and win the way they did. Taylor's brother actually plays basketball for Iowa State, so we were watching that game really close. Her family was there. So now the Gophers get their shot. Like Zacho mentioned, 20.5 point spread, which is pretty wild. But what an opportunity for the Gophers to go in there in their second conference game and try to beat one of the top teams in the country. This Purdue team is as good as it gets. So I'm super excited to see what Nico Medved's crew has going for them tonight, 6 p.m. on the Big Ten Network.
On the Fan.
On the Fan. That's right. Yeah. And you know what's it's sort of like when we go to Appleton with the Vikings, like this weekend in Dallas, we stay at literally maybe the nicest hotel I've ever stayed at. Okay. But you go to Green Bay, you stay at the Appleton Inn, right? The Paper Valley Inn. It's fine. It's a fine hotel. I'm not saying, but compared to the Ritz, and whatever, it's the same at Purdue, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I got to believe because There's no nice hotel in West Lafayette. There's just not.
They have a one season.
Yeah, right. That's a good line. There you go.
It was
quarter of the week.
It really was the worst though, because you're right, Hawk. Everywhere you go is usually these big cities, and we're lucky enough to charter directly into West Lafayette. Versus, that's not really. It wasn't really an option for your parents if they wanted to travel with you. But yeah, you're at some Ramada, and you're looking at the steak they give you the night before, and you're a little curious about where this thing's coming from. A little different, but what an opportunity and what a place to play. I think when you're playing in the Big Ten, you get to play at some historic venues, and Mackey Arena is up there at the top of them.
I've told this story before. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I've told this story before, but I'll make it quick. My friend Randy and I went to a Purdue-Penn State football game when my buddy Curtis, who I went to high school with, was playing for Penn State. So we decided on a whim we were going to go in. Now, admittedly, we booked when we got there. We didn't have a hotel. We just thought, we'll get a hotel when we get there. The hotel we stayed in was a motel.
Nice.
And the front door, the only door, would not shut all the way. And it was snowing outside. And the room was so filthy that even though the door wouldn't shut all the way, Randy refused to sleep under the covers. That, my friends, is West Lafayette.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's sweet.
I love their mascot, too. That's such a cool...
Yeah. He just sees a drunk. That's all he has to say. He's just a guy looking for a drink. That's all he is.
When did I become a mascot?
Oh, how dare you, sir?
Oh.
Not you, man. Not you, brother.
No more.
Oh, look at the window behind you there, Mark. It's beautiful. But if you're watching KFAN.com/watch, look at the snow on the ground. It looks so pretty compared to what the people experiencing the traffic are experiencing right now.
A lot of snow.
It is. It's gorgeous. Yeah, there's looking out there. There's a lot of snow on the ground.
Don't you guys get the idea? This is going to
drive slow, get whatever.
This is going to be one of those winters.
Yeah,
we're going to have a whole lot of snow.
I was hoping for that. I miss the winters growing up when we had. It wasn't a matter of snow. It was how much we were going to get every year.
Right.
And I don't know. There's something about that as soon as the snow falls, driving slows down. Some drivers out there drive me crazy. It's such a comforting feeling. I love it. I love the feeling of winter.
And I want to stand up for the kids, by the way. Let's not make them do online learning. Give them a snow day.
Insane.
They have enough to deal with, as long as they're not on their phones. If they're going to be on their phones, make them do online. That's fine.
Yeah, they're going to be.
But
that's exactly what I was thinking, Hawk. I'm like, no. Get them to school.
Go to snow fort.
Or take their phones.
That's right. Vikings news and more after this on The Fan.
The Fan.
KFAN welcomes Trans-Siberian Orchestra for two amazing shows at Target Center December 28th at 3 o'clock and 7:30. Tickets are on sale now. Get the full show details, including a link to buy tickets at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco.
Accessories Pro.
Truck Accessory Pro Store, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. As we head into Vikings news, as we have Parrish and Parker Fox here. We have Marney Gelner, who is...
They pull her up.
Not
that way.
Where is she?
Okay, where is she? She's in Fargo at Drecker, helping to push my beer to raise money for my good friends at Reach. There it is, the Mike Chick Pilsner. Thank you, Marty, and thank you all the friends at Bell Bank. Marty, we're going to do some Vikings news, but I want to talk to you momentarily as well. So you stay real near the microphone if you don't mind. We're going to go back to Vikings news though, as KOC was on with our guy PA yesterday, and they talked about JJ McCarthy and his game against Washington. Coach?
With JJ, what I've learned, and maybe it came from taking 1 week there for Max to play against the Seahawks when he was in the protocol, but taking a step back and just, after having a pretty good amount of work there over the last few weeks prior, man, if I just throw that completion right there, if on that, second down, instead of trying to take 3 hitches and work the ball down the field, I check the ball down. I put the ball in play, and we end up with a 2nd and 3 into a new set of downs, or a 3rd and manageable where it doesn't feel like we've got to move heaven and earth at the quarterback position.
Yeah, doesn't it? Aren't you as interested as anything to see if JJ can do it 2 weeks in a row now? To see if that mindset that he went into that game with, he can carry over into Dallas on Sunday night?
Especially in prime time.
Yeah.
I mean, that, going from that to this kind of, I think we probably got the B or C team on Sunday with Fox, and then to now have the all the lights on you with NBC. They were on NBC earlier this year, but was it McCarthy the quarterback, or was that Wentz that time?
That would have been Wentz.
So this is the first time on big old TV, and obviously in Dallas, not the friendliest confines in the world. So with all that pressure, and hopefully the game plan is simple again, and we can see more what we saw yesterday or Sunday.
I'm eating my words. It was Atlanta that we played on NBC. So was that still JJ? No, because he got hurt.
No, he got hurt that game. That's right.
That's the one he got hurt in. So I don't know. I'm excited. What's your gut telling you, Marnes?
Well, not just JJ. I feel like I think, as I said yesterday, it looked like a whole different Vikings team.
Yeah.
Offense, defense, special teams, coaching, play calling.
Oh my!
I feel like that is also a great sign of leadership, coachability, even coaches being able to check themselves when you know that you need to make a change and something needs to be different, and you can actually be humble enough and not dig your feet in and say, it's too bad, we're doing this. I said we're going to do this. We're throwing the ball. I said we're going to throw the ball. I was super impressed with just that whole thing, because the coaching staff was looking in the mirror too after a game like that. So to be able to come out, change it, be different, make the adjustments. Chris Finch always says, you are what you can repeatedly do. And so until we see this Vikings team, JJ and others, week after week after week, repeatedly doing it, then it becomes who you are. And that's what I want.
Yeah.
A really good football team, please.
Parrish, success breeds success too, right?
Absolutely.
Little confidence helps.
Yeah. No, 100%. And there's a lot of growth going on right now, right? And I just love the fact that KOC and the Vikings, decided to take a step back, because, he's hearing the rest of the world. I'm sure they're insulated. He's doing his best, but he's learning now to just deal with that noise. He's not listening, he's not paying attention, but he does hear it. So he knows the amount of pressure he's under. And it seemed like there was just so much, they just micromanaged, overanalyzed everything, his feet and this and that. And there was so much going on where he just wasn't playing the game, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that same thing happens in hockey when they start to, get overboard in that. So I love the fact that they kind of recognize this, hey, we might be going about this the wrong way with this kid. Everybody's different. Everybody learns differently. And let's just start with, hey, let's just get him out there and let him play football. And it was just awesome for me to see that step again, to see what he can be and what I still believe he will be. But just it takes time. Give him a little patience and let him just play football for a little while so he can get used to just playing in the NFL as an NFL quarterback. There aren't any other athletes in the world that take that scrutiny.
Parker, coach here, talks about the goals they accomplished against Washington.
The number one goal of the week was to start fast. From the time I met with the team on Wednesday and said, hey, here, we want to win the turnover battle. I'm tired of talking about it. Let's win the turnover battle, and let's start fast in the process of doing so. And if that means we end up getting the lead defense, I think you're going to get some opportunities to take the ball away. The number one priority on offense is to protect the football, because we know what those numbers look like when we do some of those things within the game that give us very, very high likelihoods of winning.
Coach said that a lot last week, even going into the game, Parker. But and I'm not saying last week was an upset, but from week to week, such a giant change. Have you ever seen an upset that didn't happen when the upsetting team started fast? You know what I mean? Starting fast is the key, man. And that's what I think. The momentum was such a huge thing last week and started everybody off on the right foot. Taking the ball and giving it to JJ and us marching down and scoring, that was the change of everything.
Yeah, now you have to find a way to do that again. Like Marney said, the consistency, and now you're underneath the bright lights, Sunday Night Football in Dallas, and Dallas's defense is atrocious. They're terrible defensively, one of the worst defenses in the league, giving up a lot of points. I think nearly 30 points per game. So you got to start fast. They play a lot of zones, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason kind of swing passes out of the backfield, a bunch of quick hitters. So I'm excited. I think anytime you got the young kid at quarterback, you just got to give him opportunities to get out there and play in those big moments. And not a bigger moment than in Dallas America's team on Sunday Night Football.
Just such a big building.
So much on the line for Dallas at this point because they're fighting for a playoff spot. Sure. The odds right now, if they win, to make the playoffs 15%. If they lose, 3%. So they're in desperation mode right now. So I think it goes back to kind of what we've been talking about, where it's less about the wins and losses the rest of the way with the way the Vikings season is. It's more about, is JJ making progress and what is he learning and what can he execute? And hopefully we see more good things than bad things on Sunday night.
Complete left turn, Parker. I loaded in this audio as one. I want to play it.
Do it.
Finch talked yesterday to PA about Rudy's ejection.
Yeah.
I didn't think that play warranted an ejection.
Come on.
I thought it was, by all means a flagrant 1, but a flagrant 2, I didn't see that in it. I didn't see any wind up. I didn't see any extension. I saw a forearm to the ribs to a guy who was, elevated, which I can understand why that would be flagrant 1, but I did not see flagrant 2 in that call.
It's interesting because I don't know anything about basketball and I don't pretend to, but I thought it was, did he mean to elbow the guy and break his ribs, or did he not? And if that is then he absolutely meant to do it.
I can't disagree with Chris Finch more.
I know.
Yeah, and I'm a big Chris Finch fan, but he's so wrong on that.
He's got to protect his guys, suspension stuff, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, Barrero talked about it last night as well, and it's so obvious. Like, we've seen Rudy Gobert, and for people that didn't watch the game, that don't have context, he got smacked in the face pretty good by the same player who received a flagrant, probably about, I don't know, Marney, how before was that, like 2 minutes or something like that?
Well, Rudy's ejection was mid-third quarter, so I feel like that was second quarter. But
it might have been, yeah.
Okay.
But nonetheless, Mark Williams smacked Rudy in the face, and he had like fingerprints on his head.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That changes everything.
And that was only a flagrant 1.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and you give credit to Rudy because he's known for kind of getting in people's face and going to kind of approach that guy. He restrained and held himself back, but then, the play was Mark Williams was going up for an open dunk, and he just forearm shivered him right in the ribs. Clear as day, a flagrant 2 foul. You got to be ejected from a game, especially when the player is airborne like that. This is a 7-footer who's flying through the air. This is how you get injured, and then to just go shiver him, it's not a good play from Rudy. So I disagree with Finch on that one. I think that was a rightful flagrant 2.
There's
go ahead, Mark. Sorry, Mark. The qualification for a flagrant 2 is excessive and unnecessary.
Exactly.
That is it. That's the whole definition. So that's a total interpretation by the referees to decide, is it excessive and unnecessary? And what's happening?
Tell us the qualifications again.
Or Hawk's face.
Yeah.
No. Keep going. You were doing a great job, and I was listening. Please, I promise. I don't know what they're talking about. I really don't know what they're talking about.
You were rolling, Barnes. Get back on track.
You're good. I apologize. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, it is for the officials to interpret then. Is it excessive and unnecessary?
Right.
And that leads to a flagrant 2 ejection. And I thought that I could see it. I didn't have a problem with it, but I understand why Finch has to defend his player. Go ahead, Per.
That was way better. I'll just move on.
I'm going to add this. I don't think I could reach Rudy's forehead. And that's the whole thing I was thinking the entire time you were talking right there. If he had fingerprints on his forehead from the guy slapping him in the forehead,
awesome, though.
I don't think I could get up there and reach his forehead. I'd have to jump as high as I can.
So, in hockey, refs look at that and laugh. That's funny. Somebody got him.
You would have to be really excessive and unnecessary to reach his head.
Yeah. And that's, and that's the thing, too, in hockey, because it happens so many times, we start teaching these young players early age that you do not retaliate, because in hockey, there's a lot of cheap shots out there, and we like to take advantage of anyone and everyone when the ref's not looking. So you cannot retaliate. Absolutely not, because they will get the retaliation every single time. That might be
Joel Eriksson's best quality as a hockey player, because nobody takes cross checks and hacks more than he does, and he does not retaliate.
Yep. No, that's on the score sheet. That's gentle, all sweet discipline, and that's mental. That's how we're trained, and he does it. You're right. One of the best in the NHL.
Power Trip Morning Show is spread all over the nation. Meat sauce is on the toilet. Corey is God knows where. Marty's in Fargo. Parrish and Parker and Zacho and myself are here in the studio. And And again, Marnie's at Drecker in Fargo right now. Stop by and say hi to her and buy some of my beer, or buy Josh's beer as well. It's for a charity as well.
Yeah.
But mine is for the REACH program and helping
for good
kids
Look at those
just achieve their best possible life at an early age.
Those full cans.
KFAN.com/watch to see those cans.
Marney motorboating her.
You know what? I don't know why I'm not doing it. You guys are being, I'm the one being clean here. Yep, I know. So we'll be back with the final hour of the Power Trip after this. On the Fan.